Welcome to Wall Street, baby. We're gonna look at the chart because this thing over here has actually potential. Maybe. Full disclaimer, not financial advice. You do your money, I do my money. Only entertainment, only my opinion. You know, do not blame me if this goes to zero. It's a meme coin. You know, everything can go down to zero. That said, I like the community, I like the chart, I like the coin, you know, and for the last couple of days I did actually do, you know, a lot, you know, other meme coins, been looking into stuff, but you know, I find this thing over here, they got a very nice community, I feel at home there, you know, so there's that, so I wanna, you know, just look at the charts, and you know, we on this channel, we just look at the charts, we are TA Fans Club, you know, we like lines, we like, you know, price going up and down, that's what we do. You know, so we're gonna look at charts. So we're not gonna talk about fundamentals because fundamentals, you know, and what kind of fundamentals are there to the meme coins. That said, this thing over here, I liked it. I liked it a lot, you know, so there is that. So, you know, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about, you know, what's this thing over here doing? Can it go up? Can it go down? And, you know, for all, you know, the Wall Street baby community, you know, there you go, guys. Right now, you can get a professional opinion on the charts, whether this is gonna go up or down. So we're gonna see that. Again, before we start, not a financial advice. It's a meme coin. It can rug pull. It can go down to zero, like everything else. Probably not gonna have, you know, rug pull like, you know, some other coin, you know, some other coin rug pull, but you know, you never know, maybe somebody's gonna come, you know, and start selling big time and it goes down to zero, you know. So you do your money, I do my money, only put in what you're willing to lose, you know, high risk, high gain, you know. That is that. That said, what's happening actually on the chart? When you look at the chart up here, it did already, you know, have this very big move towards the upside. Over here, this is exhaustion move towards the upside over here, and it went right back down towards downside again. Now, this is very normal because it exploded towards the upside. I think up here it was something like 50 million market cap, and of course, people are selling, you know, when they get, you know, 10x, 100x, or whatever. And just this last move towards the upside over here was something like you know, 10x, just the last move was 10x, so you gotta assume that, you know, people getting 10x, they're definitely gonna start taking profits. It's just the nature of trading, and just the nature of, you know, how people are thinking, right? You get 10x, you sell, you wait for the bottom, you buy again, and stuff like that, right? Over here on the move towards downside over here, it did 90%, 91% move towards downside, and these things are very, very volatile. I mean, these things can go up and down very, very fast, and you can see here from the bottom again towards the upside over here. What is the upside over here? It did, you know, 5x again, and then people are again selling and stuff like that. So we're gonna see over here what's happening, when is the next move up, you know, or down gonna come, and that's the, you know, most of these things, as I can tell you. We're also gonna look at a little bit, you know, how high can this actually go, and you know, what kind of logic we can actually put on that to actually feel that you know, that we have some kind of understanding of what's going on. If you see all the way up here, let me try to, you know, zoom in up here a little bit. There is nothing over here. So over here there was very, very start over here, I think, and after that, you know, it just exploded towards upside. From the very bottom, it did, you know, some kind of insane gains. Of course, there will be people selling. There is always that. This thing already did, you know, 186x, you know, almost 200x. And you gotta understand, like, somebody gets 200x, they're gonna be, you know, they're gonna be cashing out. But just like Pepe also did, you know, initial move with like 200, pull back down and stuff like that, right? And right now it's on Binance listed. It's you know, mainstream and stuff like that. So saying that, you know, for whatever reason this event 200x is dead, you know, it's not how it works. So what we have over here is you'll see these lines over here. These are moving averages. We like moving averages right now. This is on the, we are on the 1 hourly time frame. So right now we got this moving averages. They are acting as a support level. So we are right above the support level. You can see here that 3 times down here we came to that support level. Bounced off that support level. Right now we're going to back inside that support level. Whether this support level over here going to break or not, that's going to be the case. If it does break on downside, we might expect more movement towards downside. Maybe better buys down here, maybe better sells, I don't know. We're gonna see that. Let's go to the 4 hourly time frame up here. See how this actually looks on the 4 hourly time frame. Takes a little while. You can see up here that we are coming to this resistance over here. We came to the resistance. Right now we are pulling back in the moving averages, but we are above the moving average, which is very nice. You always want to be above moving averages because moving averages act as a support and resistance lines. Right now they're gonna act as a support line. So down here at, you know, 14.8 or something like that, we got support levels right over here. But we gotta go back and there is not much actually to get out of going up to the bigger time frames. decide over here. You can see up here that we came below the 10 moving average, we bounced back above the 10 moving average. Right now it's sitting above the 10 moving average, and hopefully this continues towards that. We can always drop back down here, consolidate more, and then go towards the upside. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, 6 days of movements. There is that, maybe a week or 2 weeks of movements. But let's go back to the 1 hourly time frame up here, because on 1 hour time frame we get a more candlesticks, and we can actually draw stuff on the chart, which gives us some kind of indication of what might happen next. What I'm gonna show you over here, let's remove the moving averages over here, so this is actually nicer to see. Right now you'll see that Bitcoin, Wall Street baby is pulling a little bit back, but initially over here there was a downtrend over here, and you can see that this initial downtrend over here got broken over here. So what happens after the downtrend breaks? It creates a new downtrend over here, right? So there was another downtrend over here that also got broken, give or take something like this over here. This downtrend also broke, and you can see that as soon as this downtrend also broke, because this was a very steep, very fast, very big move towards downside, this broke down here, and then we went into this downtrend over here. And once we broke that, you can see as soon as we broke that, we explode towards upside. So right now we are in some kind of range over here at the last part, consolidating, reaccumulating, or redistribution. Because if this breaks on downside, this is going to be called distribution. If it breaks on the upside, it's going to be called reaccumulation, because down here accumulation, reaccumulation, and then continue towards the upside. Or this could be also accumulation, redistribution, and then move towards the downside. So we really don't know whether this is going to break towards the upside or downside, but it is actually a little bit bullish, because we already have went down 90%. We already were down towards the bottoms over here. We broke that trend over here in the next move over here, and right now we are breaking out of the trend over here, consolidating this part over here. There is also a very nice triangle that's actually happening on the chart. Let me show you that. And this is what we are actually looking at right now. We are looking at this line over here, give or take, up here. It is very nice line, hitting very nice, has very nice touches up here at the top. And the bottom line and down here goes something like this over here and goes over here. So you can see here we are right now in a triangle, consolidating up here at the bottom. Whether this is actually a bottom or not, we do not actually know that. Always know that in technical analysis, we don't actually know whether the stuff is going to break up or down. We can assume that some stuff is bullish or bearish. We can see some kind of signs of that, but we don't actually know. We don't actually, because if we knew, like every T analyst would be mega rich. Yeah, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. What we do know is where the support and resistance levels are, where the trends are, and so forth, so forth. So right now we're going inside this triangle over here. We can either break towards the upside up here or break towards the downside. If you break towards the downside, we are looking at these levels down here on the bottom, down here again, where the previous bottom is over here, and we are not actually looking at lower than that. Now, if it does go lower than that over here towards these lines down here, something is actually wrong, and I would assume that's gonna happen if Pepe, right, starts crashing and meme season ends. At one point meme season will end, and it's not meme coin fault that stuff goes down. People are just gonna start selling because meme season ends, and then Bitcoin goes up, and altcoins goes up and stuff like that. At one point it ends, and then Bitcoin goes and does the thing, and altcoins goes and does the thing, and once the thing is done with Bitcoin altcoins, then the meme season recovers again, right? So over here we are going to try up here. We are waiting for the breakout either towards upside or the downside, but we don't actually know where it's actually going to break out. We believe it is going to break towards upside, because you can see this move up here, very nice support levels. It's holding in the support. It is doing this curvature move up here towards upside, which is actually very bullish. We like stuff that curves towards the upside. You don't want to have some kind of resistance level and then curve this way, because this shows selling pressure. This kind of move shows selling pressure. This kind of moves towards the resistance shows bullish pressure. You can see, imagine price going something like this, right? If you start buying up here towards downside, you will see curvature going towards upside. That's why we like on the chart these curvatures, because they show buying pressure towards upside. On the same way, if you have price going sideways and you apply the selling pressure, you will see the chart turning towards downside, because the selling pressure will turn towards downside. So these indications that chart is turning one way or other way indicates something about the bullishness or bearishness. The fact that we are actually curving towards upside up here a little bit right now, it is giving us a very nice signal that this might actually break towards upside. Again, we do not know whether this is going to break towards upside or not, and you do your money, I do my money, not financial advice, meme coin, no fundamentals, right, and all of that stuff, right? But we are consolidating up here. What's going to happen next right now, we do not know, but this is what I'm looking at least on the chart. I'm looking at this triangle over here. I'm looking for a breakout, whether a breakout is going to come or not. Where is this thing over here. Let me find up here. Well, there was the arrow up here. Very nice arrow. I don't know where is the arrow. There is arrow marker. We're gonna add this up here as well. So where are we gonna break towards upside or downside up here? And let's change the color up here because we always, you know, like yellow. So whether it's gonna break towards upside or downside, we don't actually know. The best we can right now say that the support line over here is the buying opportunity up here for breakout. But you know, right now it's just consolidating up here, and until it actually breaks towards upside or downside, we don't actually know how this is gonna happen. That said, out of all of the, you know, meme coin stuff like that out there, also disclaimer, I do own the coin, you know, so I'm biased towards upside more than towards downside. That said, I'm not, you know, trying to tell you that this thing is gonna be the next Pepe, because it just might not be. But I like the community. It's a great community, and this is maybe the very first thing that, you know, got me into into Wall Street Baby. It's the community. Guys are very nice. They are doing spaces on Twitter. They are doing you know, chats in Telegram. Like it's very nice. And they got a baby. Have you seen the logo? Have you seen the logo? So there is that. Anyways, guys, I hope this is enough information for you to you know, understand what's going on with the chart, because a lot of people are talking about, you know, listings and this and that, you know, but people who are trading this, they don't really care about you know, listings and stuff like that. I mean, they care a little bit about listing and stuff like that, and they care a little bit about, you know, community and stuff like that, but mostly they just look at the chart. On the chart you can see the selling pressure, you can see the buying pressure, you can see the support lines, you can see the resistance levels. Right now this triangle is the most important thing on the chart that we have right now. Once this actually breaks, that's gonna be it, guys. Either a big move towards downside or a big, you know, or a capitulation up here towards downside. I think we already had capitulation up here. This was the initial move up here, and this over here was capitulation part over here, where we broke out of this capitulation. Right now we're going into you know, reaccumulation zone, but whether that's actually a reaccumulation zone or not, we need to see. So this is what I'm waiting for right now. I'm waiting to see whether this is gonna break towards upside or downside over here, and once that actually happens, we know a little bit more. And I'll try to do an update on this video, so do make sure to, you know, subscribe, hit the like button on the way out and stuff like that. Guys, I hope you enjoy this. Wall Street Baby. Maybe the next Pepe, maybe not. I don't know. Guys, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.